The Enduring
War.
A centuries-old war resurfaces, bringing it with it questions of humanity, identity, the price of ambition. A 5-chapter story with Morthagi as the main threat. That's long enough that all of our characters will die, I think.
Maybe.
Maybe.
My character's name is Wolf Verlangen.
How do I
character's
do
name
this?
is-
Verlangen?
Why is this not
His
working?
description is, Wolf totally isn't a furry, but if he fell in a hole with an ancient relic, he wouldn't, like, not grab it.
Wait, we
That's
actually...
not what it says to me, but I like that a lot more.
My character's called Marximum Call, and Marximum is the kind of person that doesn't let his friends down. Unless alcohol is involved, then he doesn't let the alcohol down. Finding gainful employment has not been easy, but finding friends to help more than makes up for it. In his spare time, Marximum has been writing a memoir about the fighting of monsters.
I wouldn't
My
consider
character-
myself a expert on the, biography of a similarly named historical figure, but
Now,
I believe that you took some creative liberties.
I couldn't spell blood rose with a Y. I really wanted to, but it's physically impossible.
It's physically
It's physically
impossible.
impossible.
What does
We
that
don't have the
mean?
technology.
Yeah, we haven't developed the technology yet. Labeled as the chosen one from the moment she was born and seeing nothing but death and destruction, Aurora has developed a rather unique outlook on life. Thinking the world is barely worth saving, but still pressured by destiny to do so, would give anyone a complex.
God damn it, Brian. Why are you going in this
Go for it.
direction?
I'm trying to go for a semi-interesting look at
Don't forget to...
an
There we
emo
go.
character. I
Okay,
will not be
it's
like going
fine.
full. Don't worry, when I read out her text, I will not be going full emo. I promise.
His first name
You're
is
gonna be reading the text the game gives you.
His first name is Marximum.
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 Marximum is a beautiful name.
Is everyone
Alright,
ready?
let's-
I don't even.
I'm ready.
I can't deal with this.
Let's
Screw.
go.
And crash. No.
Please don't.
No.
Wow,
This
this
is-
Watch Creme Guild really.
1,000 years earlier.
That person. That's not any of our persons.
It's Yennefer.
Oh no. Gooseberries.
Yen. Who wants to read?
Lilac.
Yen, the initial limbs were a success, and I am confident the premise is sound. The thought of that sickness taking your first is too much to bear. We can ride this out together. We can endure.
Endure.
Wants to be Yen.
I can be Yen. Bite us. You can't be serious.
Click. There were things they told us of. Things without souls that walk in forgotten places, following orders from centuries ago. Don't linger in caves. Don't delve too deep. Could be Morthagi down there.
The warnings worked. Otherwise, I might have spent even more time in caves. Oh, we just all know each other already.
Ah, the Nightjaw was always our go-to threat growing up. Now that was a monster.
And things in the dark can be left unseen. I'm also here. Croark. Until suddenly,
What?
they can't.
We're just jumping right in on
Oh
this.
shit!
Oh?
How funny would it be if this opening cutscene just all three of us are killed and it's like, now create your real characters?
That'd be fantastic.
I mean,
I would
Crash.
kind of respect the game for doing that.
Oh, it ran
Why is there a
away.
character named Badass, by the way? Badass?
Oh, it's running away from something. It
There's
said
somebody.
run.
There's a
Did
character
you
named
notice?
Badass. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this character named Badass.
Yeah, Betas.
But spelled weird.
Betas.
Where?
Felt weird.
Well, they were there.
The one that Yen mentioned?
Yeah.
The one that sent a letter, I think.
Brian, let's hear it.
Run.
Let's talk about that later. Crack. Crunch. Oh, here they come.
They may not bleed, but let's see if they can die.
Damn.
Aurora,
Marks.
grab whatever you can swing and come on.
Shut up. Don't
Shut
say
up.
come on.
Uh,
I
Come
can't
on.
deal with come on right now.
Hey,
I'm
Bird,
definitely going, don't tell me what to do.
come on.
You didn't bring
These
anything?
faces.
You
Five-star
didn't bring
faces.
anything. Oh,
Ugh, weapon. Right.
My face.
Oh my god.
that's not a weapon. That's a freaking.
Let's see if we can get at them from
Ham.
multiple sides.
It's like Abel's Club.
I love my reaction to your dumbass comment. Don't you know what to do?
Oh,
I just double checked the
Jesus
bonuses for having a rival, by the way. A rival, whenever your rival stunts, you get a 25% stunt bonus until you stunt.
Yeah,
Because
rivals
you're
are really
mad
good.
that they did
That's
good at
really
something.
good.
Yeah.
what?
Oh yeah,
you're
see
right.
there it is. It just
Yeah,
kicked in.
you're like, oh yeah,
watch this.
watch this.
I can move 2, but then I can't attack. Right?
Same here.
Welcome to being a melee guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're hard to kill, but that's it.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, I would, based on my own experience, my first priority as melee from now on would always be to get a movement ability as fast as possible.
Oh, I got bonked. I'm halfway dead already? Fine, screw you.
Movement or ranged, either way. Although just starting with a spear works out a lot. Works out pretty well for melee.
Wah.
Ugh.
Smack it real good. Oh
Yeah,
god.
spear has nice bonus range, but just being able to dash around and stuff as a free action was just so nice.
Stunt.
Wolf, you should take care of it. Pew! Right.
Well done.
God, your combat moves so fast now that we're good at the game.
And everyone can control their characters
Almost like we
simultaneously.
played this
Yeah,
before.
But also, we have no real interesting choices to
Okay.
make yet.
Melee attacks
Yeah, exactly.
only,
There's no strategy right now.
let's see, only cost me 1 action. That's really good.
So you can move or attack, move and attack, or attack and then move.
Yeah. I can start a fire on an
pretty
empty
interesting.
tile or break a piece of adjacent scenery. Doesn't seem that good.
Yeah,
Swift
I
action
don't
every
really get
other
it.
turn. Knocks an enemy up to 3 tiles away. +1 damage for each armor Aurora has. Ooh.
Yeah,
That's useful.
backslam is nice also because if I remember correctly, God, isn't it? Yeah, it's a swift action, so it's a bonus attack you can do on a regular
Yeah,
basis.
I'm gonna go with backslam then. Watch out.
It's
Also good for
interrupt,
CC for
but
sure.
Brian, I do have to say that being able to see a little bit of Aurora's cleavage, I feel is like, oh, that's chef's kiss. That just adds that extra little bit of edginess to her character. That
Also,
perfect.
I think we need,
Quelling
Is
moss.
good really
wait,
early.
before you choose, I think we all need to discuss your face.
Yeah,
Hey!
so.
Oh, you're so smug.
You're like the living embodiment of a slaps roof of car meme.
Oh, I can't unsee it.
You can fit
Oh,
so many
no.
memes in this.
I saw one of those that
God.
a history teacher posted, which was someone slapping the roof of the Trojan horse and saying, "This baby can hold nothing, nothing at all. I promise there's nothing in here." Ha, ha,
That's a
ha.
good one.
Like, okay,
Oh,
that's
man.
That was good. Yeah.
God, playing this game is so fun.
As an action.
This is a great game. Like, even with its flaws and some weird jankiness, it's just a lot of fun.
Marxman
Yeah.
is not very satisfied with his level up.
He's
Indignant.
He's
nonplussed.
content.
Indignant.
Aurora's just
got a
pissed
little bit
off
of-
all the time.
He's got a little bit of salt and pepper on his sideburns. I like
If
that
you're-
touch.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
If
I think that's
you're
just-
a miserable fuck.
I think that's just
in melee
thinness
as
of
a
sideburns.
caster, you're probably not in a
maybe.
good position anyway.
I don't know.
so
It looks
wouldn't recommend doing this.
distinguished.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'd recommend Mythweaver. Honestly,
be a
the advanced
Spellblade.
infusions were fantastic.
Yeah, they were. So you get +1 potency per infused statue. So it's specifically statues. 50% chance Mystic reflects damage while interfused, and which is amazing. And then lore dump on. It's an active skill for books and greater constrict for textiles. I don't actually know what that is, but that sounds like an opportunity to learn.
A +8 warding.
Send it for the tank. Right?
So
Warding
warding
is-
is magical defense.
Yeah.
I thought it was for
So-
everything.
No.
No, it's just magical. If you hover over the word warding, it'll tell you.
Oh, I see.
What's everyone's warding stat at right now?
Wolf has nothing right now.
Nothing.
Hello.
nothing. I think you should go to
Marksman has
Wolf
one.
then.
Okay.
Yeah, just so we all have a little bit of defense, it should definitely go to Wolf.
Agreed.
Agree.
Agreed.
Take it. Take it.
How
Wolf.
do I have 0
Click on
warding? Don't I have a little warding shield?
Apparently not.
No, I think you don't have a starting gear.
I don't know.
Yeah, none of us have.
I thought I
We're all
warded
equipped
something.
with branches.
So first order of business, we pick these things down and hack up their parts. Second order, though, I got cool shoulders, but a broken neck.
We can't very well go back to sweeping cobblestones after this. Not when it could be happening elsewhere.
Marksman's right. Marksman.
You inflicted this name on everyone else to have to say it.
Little
I know.
things don't matter anymore. Like who still hasn't returned? Who still hasn't returned to whose favorite hammer?
Oh my god.
That face. That face.
So we're on
This
literally
game-
we're
Oh my
literally
God.
finished with the tutorial, and Aurora and Wolf hate each other.
Yeah.
We were saying this game didn't respect people's character choices, and the game immediately heard us and proved us wrong about that.
Yeah.
We have to rise to meet this.
We'll hunt
Prax is
them.
up in here.
We'll find them.
We'll dig these splinters out of the world.
We'll need a company name.
Oh yeah, that part.
Shut up.
Because the adventures of Aurora, Wolf, and Maximum sound silly, and what if more people join? Totally unworkable. I was thinking,
Please, let's
Enter
name
your
us.
own name.
I would like to suggest
your
we
own
name our
name.
team The Adventures of Aurora, Wolf, and Marximum.
Oh wow, just sidelining the shit out of
All
me and
future
Effie.
members, and then all those characters die, and no one knows why it's called that anymore.
Yeah.
Or they retire.
Do we just want to go Twatch Cream Guild again?
I think
No.
we should.
The Red
because
Scare.
this is set in a different alternative timeline,
Red
right?
Scare?
It needs to.
Yeah, but it's like The Legend of Zelda. There's stories about the Twatch Creme Guild throughout
Why
many
not?
dimensions.
Why not the Creme Twatch Guild?
Yes, the Creme Twatch.
Wait, what was
that's-
that?
I'm not
It is
gonna
a-
lie.
it is AU.
Creme Twatch sounds like a mispronounced like sex act.
I don't
the
want to
creme,
think about this anymore.
the creme twatcher. Two wolves. The Red Scare.
The Red Scare.
I don't know. I like both the Twatch Cram Grilled or the Red Scare. Sounds like an interesting one.
I don't know.
For your next game, you should leave it up to your patrons, Keith. For the next game.
That's actually a great
That's-
idea.
That's so much
They're not
planning.
gonna donate for it though.
I'm gonna randomize it, and it's gonna tell me. Oh, it's all silly names. I
Pony's
don't-
Divinity,
don't-
The Wanderers of the Striving Darkness, Vixen's
There's
Destiny,
no.
I'm seeing the options I'm seeing in front of me
The
are
Promise
Rangers
of
Til-
West. Oh no!
Oh no Manifest Destiny.
No.
please.
It's gonna be the Red Scare.
I'm seeing the Rangers of Tilly, the Nobility of the Maiden, and Annbeth's Guardians.
That's what I
the
have too.
options
Yeah.
I'm-
I'm voting
me.
for Red Scare. Oh, someone went. What'd you
Oh,
do?
I thought it was Red Scare.
Okay.
The Red
I guess
Scare.
it just is then. Okay.
Well,
Sure. I don't have any better ideas except I typed it, and it was my idea. Here follow the tales of the Red Scare.
Oh, this whole thing's going to be thinly veiled to talk about communism, isn't it?
okay.
This time the robots are evil.
+1 damage.
It turns out the final boss is just going to be Ronald Reagan.
Oh no, it's Wasteland 3 again.
All right, there is a recruitment
Man.
opportunity immediately.
Wow.
Let's go for it.
That was
Betsy,
instant.
you wanna jump
Fight,
in?
fight,
Yeah,
fight,
jump in.
fight.
Oh,
I'm only
Fight.
saying that because I'm currently playing a chess match.
Okay. Let's
you know,
Here's our-
I remember during our first
Pick
stream when I
from
was sitting and I was
Legacy?
playing something else too.
Wait, I can pick from. Wait.
Oh.
I can pick from
If-
Legacy.
If we had 4 LP, we could recruit our core Cherub.
Really?
I can if I really want to.
Oh, that'd be kind of cute to pull back in
I'm
like
gonna
a
do.
legacy
You know what? I'm gonna do
character.
that.
You want to do that?
Are you
Okay,
going to recruit
can
the
do
same
it.
character?
You can
Why
do
not?
this.
Yeah.
Back.
Hey,
That's
is
gonna be a
time
powerful
passing?
character.
Wait, what's happening? Time's passing.
I'm
Oh yeah,
passing.
time is passing. Why was that happening? That was not good.
Was it me? It might have been me.
Oh,
Sorry.
good lord. Okay, that said Chuck Hills. I definitely read it as Cuck Hills. I'm like, excuse me.
Let's see.
What?
Pick from legacy.
Wait, hold.
Oh no,
yeah,
time passes when the recruitment happens.
No,
What? No.
Did you
What?
see it pass?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
look at that.
Okay,
It's happening again. Who keeps doing that?
Passing.
Someone keeps
Server-
making. Now it's already
What?
year 2.
okay, do we need to start over?
Someone keeps making time pass. I don't know why. Are you hitting spacebar or tabbing out or something?
I
No.
don't think so.
Oh, tabbing
I'm
out.
not
If
pressing
you
any.
hit spacebar, it starts it. Okay. Then you
Someone
hit
kept
let's go.
someone kept fast forwarding time when nothing's happening.
It's fine.
Recruitment.
Don't worry, we're gonna do. Look at that.
There we
There
go.
we go. Okay, it's
We're
working
about
properly now.
we're about to have our first thingy.
You know what?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and get our core back into this. Why not?
Oh, shit.
Fuck it.
Return of a core.
I'm cool with like
Return of a
once
core.
per
Oh,
campaign
shit.
we pull back a
Oh, you
legacy.
Wait, you still start off with the rock in your eye? That sucks.
I do.
Yeah,
I start with everything except I'm age 23.
You could say
I'm
his
cool with the
story was
idea-
off to a rocky start.
Nice.
No.
Ha.
I'm cool with the
Ha.
idea of once
Ha.
per campaign we
I'm gonna
pull
check to
back
see
one
if I
legacy.
can
What the hell?
shit.
Who skipped the dialogue?
See.
Oh,
641
that looks
load game.
Wait, time out. What the hell?
I'm loading before if
He's
somebody
loading
fast
game.
forward all the time. Now we have to
Oh,
redo
cool.
it real
Yeah.
quick.
Okay, phew. Thank God.
But we were already a
let's try-
year in. Like the fucking calamity was starting.
Yeah. There
See,
it goes.
this
There
is
we
a
go.
little.
Wait, it's broken. Hold on. What happened?
Oh my God.
What is
Okay,
broken?
nobody click anything. I'll do it myself.
Go, everyone.
Which of the
Is
four
it-
abilities did you pick last time?
So it only gives me one option. I clicked humanist.
Humanist recruit. I think his name is everything. It's the same.
Yep, everything's the
So
same. Yep,
Done.
that's good.
Recruit.
Recruit.
There we go. Now it's only
I
day
should warn
3
you.
instead of year 2.
Much
Yeah.
better. I should. Meanwhile, in the alternate timeline, I should warn you. Most people think they know how they react to battle, but really, they have no idea.
What an astute observation.
He's literally never going to play a different character.
No, I
Well, I had a new character
should
lineup,
have a
and I was like, I
rule.
could choose an ancestry.
let's have a rule where you can only pull in one legacy character per campaign.
That's fair.
And I think it's
It's
cool. I
passing,
think
it's
we should
passing,
embrace
it's
it.
passing.
I think we
I'm
should
passing
have
now.
It's passing because we're recruiting. We were
Oh, okay.
preparing
Oh,
Effie.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
We did
Okay.
that stage.
Me.
Let's head.
These
I
mountains are
say let's
impassable and
head
pa-
up to.
Everything is
Uh,
impassable except this one direction.
Yeah. Oh,
Or all mountains.
yes, and that rather narrows it down.
Yeah. So we already got 4 people. That was quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let's assault
Alright,
this
and-
place for existing. Fuck it.
Combat.
Some kind of basement over here.
Careful, Markson. Could come in the morning.
Wrong.
right?
Try again.
What? Oh.
Maximum over careful. They've been late all day. Late rising, late on the trail, late to recognizing sunset, and late spotting this ruin. It's the remains of a smallish structure. It slouches in the wet depression between 2 hills.
Aurora, what do you know about this area? All I've heard is that it used to be more thickly settled.
Someone was born here. Oh, an ancestor of the pumpkin guy. You know the guy with the pumpkins in Sunnydale?
What?
What? Excuse me.
Oh, right. Chimney pipes buried. Excuse me. Lighting a fire is not what I.
Someone worked at this table. Knives, knife lines, stains of sediment.
Ew.
On the floor.
It's poop.
Poop.
It's Effie.
Did Effie poop.
It's chalk.
What are these hash marks?
I got my hash
And
marks.
what's in the box?
Remember, there's that verse in Opal Night when Spira comes to the Umber Lady's hall.
Oh yeah, that's on rules.
Past the opened portal, shadows backed like ravens plumbed, dimming all discovery sharply dark and darkness doomed. Spira's sparkling night. No, wait. What? Spira's sparklight, that's the one. Shimmered, spent. Snuffed, dispelled, left all engloomed. I think it's supposed to rhyme, but I don't know the meter very well. It's
I
bad.
think it's
bad
supposed to be
translation.
plumed, but isn't plumed with 2 M's?
No.
I don't know.
No,
It's
that's,
one M.
that's how
Very
you spell
well.
plumed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Plumed, doomed,
Oh.
and then gloomed.
This place isn't like that, I guess. But nowhere's poem perfect.
There's an earlier verse that I found riveting. For some reason, examines rodent taxonomy. What?
What?
That is a sentence.
Oh my God.
yeah,
no one cares
I had to
hardcore.
double take that one. I was.
Yeah. I feel like there's like a clause missing in the sentence. The box is puzzle locked if anyone cares.
No, we're examines rodent taxonomy.
Yeah.
HM?
One of those magic puzzle locks.
Oh, is it words or numbers?
Words.
Thank all gods.
Good thing the puzzle guy's not here.
Remind me how these function?
It's a lot like schoolwork.
Lock words, they called them. The words or phrases that spring the box open.
The magic lock presents a prompt with a clear slate to write an answer. The wise wanderer finds home where he fucking wishes.
Probably somebody's head in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Of course you would think
air's
that,
turning it out
Aurora.
better than I thought. Could cook dinner and make a night of it. Chalk some guesses.
Well, we've still got those wild peppers, don't we?
Do we? I hope not.
They haul their gear down the slippery stairs. Arkor takes it on himself to clear the blocked chimney pipe. An eye full of gunk later, he's done it, he doesn't. If it landed on the crystal. Aurora discovers an old book of Thanaric prophecy. It's something to stare at. Marximum toils over an all-right stew, not sparing the seasoning much thought.
Slippery
story's a lot
Stairs is the
darker.
name of a character from Rick and Morty.
They shout and scribble guesses in the meantime. Who comes up with the correct lock words? The wise wanderer finds home where he will.
What do you mean? Why do you mean where he will?
Oh,
I keep answering it myself.
Is it
So
where
we-
he will do?
we
that?
have to pick which one is the one. Which one is
Yeah.
what opens?
It's both what the answer's going to be and who got the answer.
Mine is pretty
Oh.
in character.
Mine
Oh my God.
is also in character. I think that
Aurora's
All
works.
so
three of these are
extra.
really in character.
So nerdy.
Does everybody have the same answers?
No.
Uh,
Mine
mine-
is where
This-
his books prove too many to hold.
Yep. And then
Yeah,
mine
okay,
is
so
where
it's-
only the dead may go.
And mine is where residing is adventure enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
We want to like
That's what I
just
say.
random chance this one.
I
I
feel
have
like
a
it's either going to
dice.
be the second or third one. I don't think it's going to be the first one.
I will roll.
I mean, I think they're both
a
true.
D6?
We're choosing which one's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
I'll
a-
It's
roll
going
a
to be the
d6.
second or third.
I
You
say
guys want me
Keith.
to roll a d6?
Maybe Keith should because he's the one in
Oh,
charge
Keith.
of the
Sure.
like controlling this.
I'll just roll 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
It's a 2. It's Arkor.
Our cores it is.
Or
The wise
residing is
wander-
adventure enough.
The wise wanderer finds home where residing is adventure enough.
Hey!
No, they were all gonna be they were all gonna be correct.
Yes.
Thing. It spelled it out.
Oh, you cheated.
Oh, all right.
I don't know if they
I
get a
might have interfused that time. Sorry.
All right, you.
Here you all are. Searched up and down. My scouting trip got cut short. Gorgons are closing in. Come on.
At
on.
least he found us. Whoops.
Pricks.
Oh, forgot to. What's in there?
Scrolls, bundles of scrolls,
Oh,
and
that's
maybe
really
some
good.
letters. Disappointed?
It passes the time.
Legacy
Yay,
points.
legacy
Ooh,
point.
3 legacy points.
And now combat.
I'm
Two
also
Royge
here.
and 1 raccoon.
.com.
Do we want to move up to the door and then wait so that we have everybody ready?
If you're a
Yes.
No, it's
coward,
the other way around.
Poof. Let's go.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god.
Smack.
Complete lack of coordination worked surprisingly well.
That actually, yeah.
No coordination, only murder.
I auto stealth when I kill something, incentivizing me to get killing blows.
Lovely.
How did you want? No, I've been unstealthed.
No, it's fine.
Rude, but I want my auto crit, dickhead.
Strike.
That was a
Oh,
25.
don't attack that one.
That was only a 27% chance, and it landed.
Oh, they're both blinded. That's pretty good, actually.
Yep. They'll
Oh, I
auto
can
miss
strike?
if they survive.
Why can I strike? Oh, because you killed that one.
That one
That
only
would
has
do
1
it,
health
yes.
left if one of you guys can KO it.
No.
Or you
I
can
can
go the other. Oh, actually, they're both. Okay.
Oh,
Womp.
I would kill that one.
I can kill the. I can kill the row.
I mean, they're both
No, I
blinded,
had
so
enough
it's not a
damage.
big deal.
Yeah, I had enough damage to kill this one. There we go.
But then you didn't.
Misses. You know how it goes.
He looked like he walked. Oh,
Oh,
I
that's
guess
it?
there's nothing back there. Let's wait and open
Plus
the door
five,
later.
plus five.
Dodge.
Can I get it?
I have the lowest dodge right now.
But you're low. You're a backliner.
Oh no, I don't have the highest dodge. Aurora has the highest, or the lowest dodge rather. Aurora's
can I-
going to be a frontliner.
Yeah,
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a
she's-
tank.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's the
I'm
tank.
I'm a tank.
40, yeah, she has 48.
we should probably give it to
Go
her.
for it.
Yeah. I'll take it. Thank you.
Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's
Stupid
the
big
corrupted
row.
ground.
Oh, right, that attack.
That thing barely did anything last game.
The usual full commitment exploration
Yeah, I say early on we should be finding items every time.
Mm-hmm.
until we find reasons not to, like our
And never
deaths.
split up. Never ever.
Until we have children, then we can send them on errands.
Yeah.
Basically what we did.
Ingots and
Ingots
fabrics.
Fabrics and
And an armor.
Probably deck out
Oh,
Aurora
shit.
again.
Very weak
Marksman
armor.
has the lowest armor, but
Yeah, but-
frontliners should probably
But the
get it.
problem
We
is
didn't
this is a
see this armor in the
float.
last game. Do you think that maybe each campaign has different equipment?
I
It's
think
I
they're
think
just,
so, yeah.
I think they're just randomized from a pool.
Yeah,
This
it could
isn't
be-
an
what
actual
you go do,
armor. This is
yeah.
Aurora
an
or
argument.
Arcor.
It
I
could
see
be to
Aurora.
imply like different tech levels or something.
Doesn't
Yeah,
Aurora
it might.
I really like that if that's the case.
I don't know. Doesn't Aurora get extra damage depending on the defense?
Yes, she does.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
with
does
the
more
shield
damage
better
based on
than-
her
that's the
armor.
thing. The more
and
armor I have, the more damage I do, so I should go with that.
Go for it. Go for it.
All right.
Take it.
Give
You're
it
a
to me.
frontliner anyways, so.
Yarp.
off
Next
we go. There's no forking branches, path, and so on yet. Those were words.
That
Were they?
Yeah,
Ursi's
technically,
more has been revealed.
they were all in a dictionary, someone's dictionary somewhere.
Here's the thought. Maybe Glen Watermill isn't as dangerous as we believed.
Is it a person or a place?
Glen Watermill.
creek.
Come on down to Glen Watermills.
Oh, it's this event. I remember
Oh,
this.
Are you gonna get a rock in your other eye?
there are
Pretty
two
funny.
rocks inside
This
of
is
you.
awfully familiar.
One's on the left, one's on the right. Ow.
Where's Arcor?
Down here.
Arkor's step has broken the hidden covering of a hunting pit, and he's fallen, scuffing and scraping into a dark, rocky hole. Oh no, rocks.
How far down are you?
Well, far enough. I can hardly think that this pit's coincidentally placed and obscured along the path,
Oh boy.
which means
It was a
greater
little
danger
quiet,
is
Effie.
likely near.
Yeah, it's really
Well,
quiet.
Yeah,
I have to speak up a little bit. I know.
I can
user
hardly
insight.
think that this pit's coincidentally placed and obscured along the
That
path,
works.
which means greater danger is likely near. Is
That
this
is
better
actually
for you,
better.
Bird?
Yeah, it's fine. It worked fine.
Would you prefer it?
Is this the BBC?
No, you don't
There
make
we
it
go.
ASMR. Do NPR, please.
It's a nature documentary.
Yeah. We're close to where those things were spotted. This is a trap. Might be risky to try to get them out.
You think? Wow, look at that percentage
I
chance.
can use my
90%.
amazing
Yeah, we-
skills to go down a hill, and I mean, if there was a relic, I would touch it.
No, I'd
Let's
say
be
we go with the
methodical.
94%.
Let's be methodical and safe. Tie something together, a rope or something.
Yoink!
Ah!
It doesn't take Wolf long at all.
Oh, I can't see Aurora's cleavage anymore.
He climbs nimbly down
Sucks.
with his rad shoulder pads and helps Arcor back to the top. And not a
Aurora
moment
looks
too
dead.
soon!
Right.
No stone for you, I guess.
Damn it.
Oh, but he got temporary hit points.
Oh, nice.
It's Sputnik.
I
It's coming at us.
I didn't get to have my exact biography play out in the first episode. That would have been so fucking weird.
Oh,
Before anybody moves up.
At this point, I'm just
What do
daring
you
the
mean,
game
for
because of
any-
how
Okay,
ironic
never
my
mind.
name was
I
last
don't
time.
have access to. I don't have access to the splinter bomb.
Nice.
I've read of water spirits, of course, but nothing beats seeing one in person.
I really think you should have given this to our melee person instead, but
Mhm.
They're fairly common.
Yeah.
Got the staff.
The
Yep.
thing. Yeah. So, yeah. It's just
all
that
right,
you're
water's the
safe.
stunt effect.
Yep.
it's
Yeah,
super
no, I think
good.
this was worth it.
Yeah,
The
for
dust
a caster,
ash
yeah, it
cane.
is.
Yeah, no, this is fine.
I assume you want to
Water is
replace
worth
it,
it.
so
Let me see.
click. Are you naming it or something?
He can,
Mhm,
yeah, he can do it
trying
on his
to.
end.
Hmm.
What are you gonna name
I'll
it?
just randomize it. There we go.
Goodbye. I guess you could say he's
I'm
spirited away.
Nice.
You could say that.
Is anyone? I'm waiting to see if any of them lose armor or something. Ooh.
I can shred. Hold on.
This one's
Hang on a
almost dead
second.
already, so
Yeah,
there we go.
I just got auto hid. I'm just trying to finish somebody.
Oh,
The murder!
that did a lot of damage.
The destruction. Oh, that was bad.
Stun. Oh.
Wait a sec, wait a sec, wait a sec.
Or armor ignore. That's
And-
what. Oh, that's what stealth does. Is it ignores armor.
Breakfast. What? Damn it. What? Wait, I thought there was a swift action. Ah, whatever.
Oh, to take your action.
I might have just misclicked then, because it should have.
Maybe.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Didn't lose anything from it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a swift action. You can
Did
light
you know
fires
that
with
Arcor
this.
got less experience?
Wolf, I say, should have the torch.
Well, it seems to be random. Whoever gets the less experience.
I think we should save for spell thread. This isn't a particularly
Yeah,
useful
it's
item.
not very useful.
Yeah, I don't see the value of lighting fires yet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This, on the other hand,
Ooh.
Like it's like it says what it's
Ooh.
for, but even when I look at what it's for, I'm like, why would I want to do that?
Marksman has the lowest health out of all of us
I can
at
take
6.7.
That's ironic for a guy named Marximum.
it. Minimum.
I guess you could call him a bit of a min marxer.
Nice.
We really
I
hit
hate
our
you.
stride. We're like a well-oiled machine, which is ironic because of the foes.
Yeah.
I'm in character.
Maybe
Cute.
that's where the
Look
game
at
is
the
going.
name of this skit.
Oh
I
yeah.
have a feeling.
Oh what? Too soon?
Calamities.
They're more
Please move ahead with
dangerous.
Are you moving ahead, Keith?
Yeah, I finished it.
Okay, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't
What?
go for
Yeah,
it.
Didn't
it's
go.
acting really weird on my end. I think it broke.
It was just me telling a joke, then everyone reacted to the joke, and then it was over.
It says for me, other
Yep,
players
yep.
still reading.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
same
can't. I
here.
can't close it now.
Cool.
Can everyone
I'm
hit
gonna skip.
next and
I'm
try to
gonna
get
click
through
skip.
it? Maybe.
Yeah,
I
everybody
clicked
clicks.
skip.
Yep. There we go.
Cool.
Okay, I'm not on the overworld. I need to rejoin the game. Apparently.
Did you click skip?
Whee!
What? I had to press escape. Okay, now I'm on the overworld. What the fuck? Whatever.
Womp, womp. Okay, so we got the Chuck Hills and we got the Chuck Hill.
Yes.
The Chuck
I think we
Hill is Morthagi
So that's
infested. The Chuck Hills are not.
I think we should
Let's
go to
go
the
to
hills.
Chuck
That way
Hill.
we can see a
That
bunch
has
of
to
them.
be some severe RNG
So, I think
coincidence,
we should-
right?
Get the item and then go for the Chuck Hill. Not the
If
Chuck
you go on
Hills, the Chuck Hill.
Yeah,
I
if you go on
agree.
the Chuck Hill, you might be able to get up on top of the foothill to see the Chuck Hills.
Oh, right. We haven't secured this yet. Did you
Yeah.
Ah. Only one person. Just let me control the world. Game's gonna freak out if everyone's clicking.
God.
The game freaks out.
Other
One
characters
heart,
still
red, and two
reading.
feathers.
Ah.
Oh, I forgot. to
That's
click,
good.
yeah.
Our
Why am I
Wilder
getting
Fabrics
other
are really
players
good
still
pickups.
reading? I'm God.
Health.
More health.
I have the lowest health now out of everybody.
You should take it then.
Go for it.
And then the next one, since I'm frontline, I should get the next one.
All right, and now
Let's
to
go
Chuck Hill.
fuck up those Morthagi. Morthagi.
Oh,
Morthagonal.
What's that?
It's Bird's old time nemesis, Morthagonals.
No, why was Brian singing that song? I don't even know what it is.
It's Carmen.
Filling
It's,
the
Overture to Carmen.
The Ride of the Valkyries.
No.
That's a completely different opera, but sure.
This is like so appropriate for this character. It's not even funny. This
It's
line.
disgusting.
When the moon's gone, all the stars seem happier.
I like how, Brian, you said you weren't going to go full emo, and the game challenged
You know what?
you on that.
No,
Is
the game's
pushing you
doing
to
it
go.
for me.
It's far
You know what?
more
I think
emo.
I think there's something political about that I could say about that. Reminds me of a tavern hall before your face darkens the window. Oof.
Well,
Marximum, she doesn't know.
anyway, it's a good omen. The brightening stars.
Yeah? What's it a good omen of?
I can't really tell you what they mean specifically. I also think maybe, maybe listening is the point. Quieting yourself enough to hear the voice of existence.
Tell you what, this explains a lot of your decisions.
And we hate each other.
Yeah, you did that.
Was
if
it
you
really?
wish upon a star, well, the more you know.
That's not a star. That's a comet.
You're
Comets are stars.
Wow, mine is way higher than the rest of us.
Highest
'Cause you're
percentage.
Go for it.
because you're the one
Yeah.
obsessed with the stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
highest percentage.
Go for it.
I mean, I'm definitely not going to click the one where I agree with you. There's a thing Aurora sometimes believes, that the dead turn to stars and that their wishes become light. In this
Aw.
moment, she feels a well-meaning eye turned on her.
I don't even think I knew all your faces. I'm sorry, but thank you.
Whatever else the night might say, a new ward is wound round the life of Aurora Bloodrose.
Oh my god,
Plus
what a
point
sentence.
for
Plus
armor.
four armor.
Oh, that's
Nice.
That's a good
That is
bonus.
amazing.
Now
Yeah.
fight!
That's a good permanent upgrade. All
And-
heroes gain
Fun.
plus
I
one
liked
warding
it.
and
More
armor.
Sputnik.
This, what a wonderful sentence, too. A ward forms around.
I'll stay here. And guard.
Aurora, open the door.
Nah, I'm guarding. I say we get into position and then. Okay.
Oh. I'm going in here to interfuse.
Doop, 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 doop.
Hello.
Wow, there is. Okay.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoops.
They appear.
I
as-
love these enemies called sommeliers. They want to
Sommeliers.
whip your ass and serve you wine at the same time.
I'm so confused about that name.
I have a friend who works as a professional sommelier who also watches, used to work as one. And he messaged me on Discord one day being like, why are they called sommeliers? That's so weird.
Just 0 sense. What could it
Yeah.
mean?
I will protect you from here.
More. Looks like you're the one that watches the Watchmen.
The sommeliers are the ranged ones, right?
Wow, I have a 50%
so.
chance to do 1 damage to that guy.
Yeah,
Or I
sommeliers
can
and watchmen.
leave it to be your problem. Oh god, there's more.
And Spectix.
And they're
Yeah,
spreading
they're-
out.
I can't even tell how much damage that was.
1.
Ooh,
Ooh,
he almost killed you.
Ooh.
They hit hard.
Ooh. Oh no.
I'm in danger.
I am in danger.
Yes, you should run.
I don't think I can.
Ooh, that
root
sucks.
him somehow,
That's not good.
and then get out of there, or something.
Yeah, you should just run away.
It's not good.
Run away!
I am trying to make decisions here.
Run away, you fool!
Save him, Arcor.
I'll try to.
I'm running away. I'm getting back in here so we have strength in numbers.
That's probably a good idea right now.
As melee, yeah, try to block Mark's.
I'm just gonna sit here.
Yeah, stay stealth.
I was about to attack because I had a good chance of doing a lot of damage to the other guy. But
Ooh, cover.
I want the Watchman to go after you guys a little more first
Oof.
before it turns around and hits me. Bone Link? Ew. I don't like that thought.
Oh, I was
Can
going to
anyone
interfere with that.
reduce Watchman's armor? He has so much armor. Well, that shredded the other guy.
You could splinter blast the stool. Oh, you're full of interfusions. Oh, yeah. Oh no, you're not.
So full of
Interfuse the stool
interfuse.
and splinter blast it right between the Spectic and the Watchman.
Yeah, do that thing. And then I'll come in and finish off
The
one of them.
armored
No,
spectic.
I already had interfused things.
Do you have 2 things interfused? Oh yeah, you do.
Whoa!
Nice.
Not very relevant
Yeah.
to what we were dealing with, though.
Not at the
Should I-
moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I mean, for later. It's not for.
You probably shouldn't reveal yourself yet.
Yeah.
Damn, everyone's damaged.
What should I'm trying to think what I should do. I could go into the doorway and hit the spectic,
Spectic.
but then the watchman would probably destroy me.
You have 3 armor. You could presumably tank a little bit.
Yeah, you do. Okay, go for the Spectic or
Okay.
the Watchman. Go see if you can take out the Watchman or not.
Nice.
Ooh, lovely.
Oh,
That
you
was a
have
good
3
one.
armor.
Yeah.
Literally every time, as soon as I click my action, someone says, "Wait, don't do that." Oh shit!
Oh. Ha!
Oh, that
Oh
wasn't
shit,
that bad.
indeed.
Ow.
Okay, everyone's taking a little bit of a black eye, but I think you'll come out of this everyone alive.
Everyone try not
So
to
that's
die.
good.
Kill that Watchman.
Okay, I got it.
1 damage? That's trash.
Armor
God damn it.
sucks.
Aurora,
Alright.
what's the plan?
I'm gonna be sneaky
I'm
then.
going to attack this thing right here.
I have to be stealth in order to get armor ignore, I guess.
Yeah, that thing has range.
Nice.
Let's work.
And then I'm going to move.
Oh, you might have just walked into the Watchman's range.
I get-
Careful.
Oh, that chair sucks.
Here.
You don't get to know enemies' ranges in this game, do you? The way you do in like Fire Emblem.
Yes, you do. You
If
can
you
tell
mouse over them,
by
you can.
They're
you mouse over
walking
them.
range.
Yeah,
Yeah, 5 range.
it's the green.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, 0 damage. Oof.
Oh, good. Okay.
Does he
think I
have a
have enough to
movement
get-
range
I
of
have
like
just enough-
infinity or what?
I have just enough to make it to the watchman. I'm going for it. Actually, Wolf, shoot it. Cool.
Nice.
And that means I'll take all the credit. Haha, I'm a hero.
You are a hero. Wow, Aurora is so
I did.
cool.
All right,
and,
Marksim.
and mysterious and beautiful.
When are you
She's
ever going to
actually
get my name
not
right?
Mysterious. She's just obnoxious.
That's technically part of
She
your
likes to think she's mysterious.
She definitely posts
Okay.
a lot on Ye Old Live Journal.
I can't do anything from here.
People think their live journals are erased, but the Wayback Machine knows all.
Oh yeah, that shit's still up. I'm
So
trying to
mu-
think if I don't think I ever had a live
so
journal.
much past
I'm almost
is not as
disappointed
gone
I
as
didn't.
people want it to be.
I had a live journal. I read other people's live journals, and I think I posted once or twice. They were just like, "This is my live journal."
Well, I
and that
guess
was
we
it.
only have
Ooh.
one person who can get that.
Well,
get my-
that's
my
your
humble
dodge goes down. Your
Jennings.
dodge and speed goes down a bit, but your armor goes
That's
up
It's a lot of it's a lot of
significantly.
armor.
I'd
Yeah,
say that's a
that's
I will
worthwhile
take it.
upgrade.
Yeah, no.
And +2 speed.
Andrew kept jokingly referring to his embarrassing like live journal or whatever, so I just went and like tracked it down. And I was like, it's deleted, but it's not gone.
All right,
Yeah,
go ahead
we all
and
have our embarrassing shit from when we were kids.
Yeah, flickering.
Oh,
Stop.
wow. We should.
I'm not
Oh, good.
doing anything.
okay.
Should
Do we
we
want to
cancel?
cancel anything?
We could
Yeah.
I think
cancel
this-
everything.
I think we should cancel everything.
Everything.
Everything? We need to
Actually,
hire
no.
somebody else.
The Ragers aren't that bad, but everything else. I
Rangers
think we
aren't
should
bad. I
cancel.
think we
I mean,
definitely
we probably
cancel
don't-
the Spectic.
Yeah, we don't want the
definitely
main
cancel
deck
the
getting stronger.
Pro. And I feel like we never ran into a deepest ever.
We need 5 legacy
We
points.
did a bit, and we might again.
Yeah, so I would say let's cancel the Spectic and the row.
Okay.
I'm not too worried about dipping below 5 legacy points because you're going to get more as the campaign progresses.
Yeah, but you can mass spend them on like armor upgrades and stuff.
Oh yeah. Hang on to them.
They have
for
a lot of
that
value.
alone.
Research
canceling-
complete.
We did it. Look at that stuff we got.
It's
Oh,
Look at my potency
potency,
strap.
interfusion
That's for our
attack. Oh,
core.
that's
That's for us.
yeah.
Yeah,
for
that's
the
for
most
our
part.
core.
What is it even? It's like a ponytail.
It's a headpiece, I guess.
A leather and fur strap that fits across your chest.
It's a sash.
Bandolier.
Okay.
You get to be Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Chuck Hills.
Chewbacca.
To the Chuck Hills, indeed. From the Chuck Hill to the Chuck Hills.
Chapter
Danny
1's
Spike Library.
Very linear.
Is it?
The Chuck Hills. You've beaten the Chuck Hill, but are you ready for the Chuck Hills?
Ooh,
The
are
sequel
we
to
attacking?
Chuck Hill.
Are we doing
I'm
it?
Like-
100%.
Like aliens?
I'm
Yeah.
100% certain this is the first time we've seen Aurora smile. By the way.
It's a
And
lot.
then the fox said, "It's been in the boot the whole time."
It's so loud, you two. Heard there's more thuggy around here somewhere.
Now lighten up, Hardcore. We'll hear their clanking or dangling away before they hear us. Why, I'll bet. Ah!
Are you okay, Marximum?
Nothing injured but my pride. Oh, and who are we kidding? I don't have a...
Never mind that. What did you fall on?
What did you fall on? It's a Pokemon.
some sort of mound.
You didn't even like trip on some like root or something. You walked into a giant dome that was larger than you. Like you didn't
think
see it
it's the
coming
floor.
somehow.
Yeah.
The floor rose up a little.
Mound? A burial mound, maybe? You know, there's gotta be something exciting in here. Help me find an open. Uh-oh.
No,
made of
okay,
glass.
that's hilarious.
I guess.
It's glass. I don't know what glass is, maybe. Ugh, ow. I'm okay, Oh.
Ooh.
Up above, Marximum and the others work to uncover the strange mound.
Some sort of glass dome.
Notices
This
your mound
place used
there.
to be.
Oh, whoa.
As more and more sunlight reaches the lower levels, machinery that has lain dormant for ages hums to life. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get aided. Guys, I'm not alone down here. Help!
Ooh. 2/3.
So you can join
This
or
is a
throw
choice.
rocks.
I can either jump. I'm jumping.
Oh god.
No time to waste. I'm going in.
Oh,
Fish.
And so our legacy character died.
Die.
I'm
look at
hiding
his
under a
face.
table.
Look at that guy's doofy smile.
Look at the
Just falling.
look how silly the skeleton looks.
Yeah.
All right, what's about to happen? Oh, nice.
Dog
Dive
clank.
kick.
Super Mario
Dive
jumped
kick.
on him.
All foes
All foes
suffer
suffer
2
2
damage at the start of the mission.
On
That's
all
awesome.
of them.
Damn.
We have another Sputnik.
You somehow hurt all of them with one kick.
Oh,
Oh, you
no.
guys are split
Where's
up.
Hey, Aurora.
And your melee character is
Oh.
next to the people that are in danger. Cool.
They're both out front. Well, so far only one enemy's in line of sight. Maybe we shouldn't move too much.
Are you gonna open the door, Aurora?
Armor shredded.
Yes. Oh. It's
You're shackled
surprisingly
and unable to move.
I like it in here. It's wholesome.
Aw, it's cute in there. You should make a home.
Nah.
Should we just like stand really still until help arrives?
What, do you think they're manatees? They're not going to notice you?
I mean, only one of them's in line of sight
Manatees?
so far. The
Wait,
other ones might not
do
come.
manatees act like that? Is that a thing?
I don't know. They're
What
not
are
hunters
manatees?
or anything. I don't.
Manatees are those
don't
really
know.
big gray seal-like things, but they're way fatter.
Basically,
Yeah.
what if an American was a sea animal?
It's like, what if a toe was
Damn.
alive?
Damn. Fucking manatees are getting wrecked left and right in our stream.
Oh, they're coming.
There's one right
I guess
there.
I guess you don't have to discover them like an XCOM for them to come. Oh, it has an alarm. Shut up. I shut the wrong
What
one.
is an alarm?
I don't.
It summons
Probably
more
calls
enemies.
more.
Yep.
All right, next turn we can make it in.
Is there debris in the way? They have to like break through.
Oh God! Oh, there totally is.
Yeah, we're really isolated from you.
Yeah, but it looks like there aren't too of many enemies.
Yeah, I'm trying not to call too much attention to ourselves at the beginning,
Or you could
Nice.
just kill.
or we'll just win without you guys.
Was that it? Oh no, there's more.
No, it's just the ones we see so far. Am I still in
I don't
stealth?
know where the other ones.
Could someone break this table?
Hmm.
How does stealth work in this game? Am I still in it, even though I killed something
no, we can
from...
just-
I fired a stealth arrow which killed something, so I'm back in stealth. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Because every kill gives me stealth.
You guys are going that
Remember.
way, huh?
Yep, we're all going in.
Past the debris.
Debris, I promised. Oh, apparently we're not all going that way.
I think the last thing is going to be in this room.
I'm trying to see if there's anything there or not.
Yeah, there's another room.
I guess the enemy... Oh, it's up there. There's a guy
It's
up
up
there.
top.
He's trying to break the debris.
I
the
believe we've
door.
established that it's pronounced Debris.
Debris.
Wolf, if you can destroy this table, or not this table, this chest debris thing, the loom, we might be able to.
The loom?
Yeah, it's literally called loom.
Oh,
Hover over
yeah.
it.
Why am I destroying the loom?
Why are you over there anyway? Oh, there's another door up there.
Yeah, there was a guy knocking on it. There's definitely somebody in there.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I destroying a loom?
Because I think there's something hiding behind it. And oh no, I can't even reach, even if I did. Okay, I'll
There's
just
also
move
a
over
I
here.
don't
Huge
think
forge.
anything's behind the loom. I think we would have seen it. I think he only had behind
Discus from a
walls.
I mean,
forge
there's
is
a-
enormous.
There's a watchman over here as well too. Keep
Yeah.
Who watches it?
Yeah.
Well, that's some biting social commentary.
Da, 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 da.
Click on it. Why won't you attack scenery? Is attack scenery melee only? I think you
Yeah,
can
I
only
think so.
melee your scenery. Well, that's annoying. Can I shoot that guy?
Wolf
He's
is
also too
going
far
back
away.
and forth.
All right.
He's caught between one Fairlongen and another.
I think that is the root. I think that is the origin of the word forlorn.
Are you gonna be okay, Arcor?
Ooh.
Yeah, you should probably still try and help me kill
Ooh.
it.
I
That's
did.
looking not great. Oh,
Phew.
and my stealth chain continues. Only lethal shots here.
One
Fuck
shot.
this loom.
Why?
One kill. Because it
All right,
called your
can I
names.
get someone up here to help?
Was it looming over you?
Yes, yes, it was.
Did anyone else just get an achievement?
You can't ha 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 at your own joke.
Yeah, I got 5 consecutive turns in the gray plane.
Yeah,
Fucker.
same.
Well, it was me.
Nice.
I'm the guy.
Murdered all over.
at your own joke.
And
I don't
level
think I
up.
did anything
I
that
do that
rapid. I'm
all
the
the
only one who
time.
got the level up.
I know, but don't.
Most of my job is me laughing at my own jokes.
God.
Oh, you want
Look
that.
at that.
Look at that armor.
Doubles my armor.
Let's just go ahead and put that on you real quick.
Oh, and warding.
Warding.
Can I
Wolf
get
has
it
the lowest
without-
warding right
I
now.
say wolf. Yeah, wolf gets it.
Okay.
Because I want to be at the front.
Aurora
Why?
Bloodrose is
You're-
now a warrior.
Because that's my build. I am a melee.
Okay, let's see. As a
Are you
swift
going
action,
melee?
I enrage a foe, forcing it to
Yeah.
attack. Maintain. +1. Engage doesn't sound great. +1 damage is a +1 range with ranged attacks. Oh, I don't have a ranged thing.
Yeah.
But you could be.
Oh.
Heroism looks nice.
Bows no longer have a
Yeah.
minimum range. That would be nice for me. Didn't know that was even an option.
My armor just went up again, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Half damage, armor, and hobble both enemies. Knock the target into another target.
Hey.
These are both really good. Heroism and backstab. I kind of want to go with the upgrade to backslam, actually.
That is your prerogative.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going for it.
Prerogative activated.
Just because my
My
armor is so high right now.
prerogative.
That seems really
You're
strong.
getting stronger.
All right, let's start
And
this
back
place.
to
beating.
Collecto.
I did take a bit of a beating, yeah.
And now you're going to
But
do a
luckily
bit of
with
a
traveling and
library.
things, I'll be fine.
Hopefully.
You're back to
Like
only
safe and knowledge
one
gained.
point of harm.
Warding 0.8.
More warding. Dang.
Those are
Can I
my
get it?
shoulders. How dare you?
Aurora now has the lowest warding.
If you put this on,
But I
I'm
wanna be
interpreting this as you
melee.
being a fan.
I don't know why you would want to be melee as a mystic. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Because I gain damage based on how many interfuse things I have. I think I do. I don't know. I can I don't know.
He's going to be a spell sword.
I can't be melee because nobody lets me be melee. Basically,
What does that mean?
it means I
Taking all
can't
the
go up the
stuff.
front because I die. And before I can
well,
build
keep in
up,
mind, warding is specifically against magic attacks.
which is all the damage I've taken so far.
Yeah, it'll protect you from Arcor.
All I'm saying is I can't do the thing I want to do unless I have the thing. Otherwise, I die.
Well,
So
Aurora
can I
would never wear these shoulders because I'm already wearing them.
Can I have them?
Sure. Let's do
I still think we should
Colonel.
give it to Aurora, but
Aurora would never wear them. I'm already wearing them.
Yeah.
We're rivals.
Rivals.
This way. What? There we go.
So it
Even if
means basically
Can we?
that it shows the amount of armor you have, but it doesn't show the amount of warding you have when you're fighting. That's interesting.
How?
How?
Can help
I'm not.
me? Andy?
I want to do. I'm here too. I'm the fifth person.
Okay.
All right. Now you can do it. I'm kidding. Help! Can help? What? Can help me, Annie?
Oh no.
You know what?
They're
Go
cursed
ahead,
with
have
the
fun
tongue
with this one.
curse.
Oh
What
yeah.
the hell?
Even I'm getting the hell out of here. Guess it's kind of what we do, huh?
Oh my god!
Stop brooding. They're going to die. Ah! He's a turtle!
Oh my god.
Look
Turtle
at him!
friend.
Look at him.
He's
love
so
it.
happy!
He's sparkly.
He's a snapping turtle.
Look how
I'm willing to
happy he
leave.
is!
I'm willing to leave the guild if you guys need to recruit the turtle instead. It's worth the
These are really-
sacrifice.
The snapping
He's
turtle. These things are
incredible.
really dangerous.
I love him.
Snap. Oh no, that's you.
snapping turtle.
Enchanted turtle.
Yay!
Turtles don't talk. Their brain's the size of a thimble.
Shut up.
That very personal remark.
Sorry.
As was saying, am enchanted turtle. Am actually prince.
There you are.
This is such a trick. He's gonna bite you.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, he is.
Was enchanted by jealous rival, cursed to shape. Ooh, see now. But yes, can be set free.
We've wanted to
Look at his face.
Can I do it?
All of us
I
are
love
having the
his
same
face.
thoughts right now. It's just like,
Can I do it?
um,
Can I do it? 2 stars.
I hope it becomes a fight over who gets to kiss the turtle.
I want to kiss it.
Oh boy.
What have
I
you?
want to do it.
All 3 of you were up.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say we are.
The truth.
Let's just ignore the third one. We are absolutely kissing this turtle.
I'm not
Okay,
doing
the
it.
thing-
You go right ahead and do it if you want, Marximum.
All right. Well,
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
All right, number 1 it is.
all right. Marximum turtle.
Yay! Mwah. And
Magic.
What the fuck
Oh.
are you? Wait, is that a lizard man?
Oh no, the curse
It
has
is a
gotten
lizard man.
stronger.
Care, free me free. Now the wretched shark shall pay. Curse me to be turtle, will he?
Oh, there's no Prince Charming for
Oh,
Maximum.
he's really
Maximum.
He's
sad.
still got his eyes closed.
Yeah. I guess he never said he was a human prince.
Oh, that's the least of the problems here. I feel used.
Whatever you say, turtle kisser.
Jesus Christ.
Legacy points.
Damn.
Three
Three legacy
I don't know what
points.
happened, but it was worth it.
We can build
It's
an
a
outpost
lot.
here.
Let's
Oh
see.
my God.
2 fabrics or both.
I would say we've actually already gotten a bunch of fabrics. Maybe we should go for 2 hides.
Might
Well,
as
keep
well.
in mind it's 2 hides every chapter.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, let's go for 2 hides.
Yeah. Ba-doop. Let's go.
Because there's a lot of fabric, it looks like, on the map right now.
And once again, there's no other places to go, so this place.
Yep. Lord Trindle.
This level's a hallway.
Lord
But
Timber.
like on a
rather.
map.
This level's a hallway.
Assault
Sage
Sage
Bog
Bog
Forge.
Forge. I think this is the end of chapter 1.
Yes, it is.
We're gonna speed running our way to
It's called
Bird being
Sage Bog
recruited. I
Forge.
was really hoping that Bird would have to play that prince.
Yeah, me too.
Like he would join the party.
At least like an escort or something.
Herm.
Normally I'd say sneak up behind them, but there's no behind here. They're all over the place.
Not exactly masters of stealth themselves. I can hear their noise from here. What do you think they're grinding their gears about? You don't really.
Shut up.
It's a
Shut up.
forge. They probably love that stuff. It's like you put me in front of a hem. It's like when you put me in front of a hem. Total mayhem.
What?
What?
No pun
What?
intended.
I guess you really
Yeah,
just go
food.
ham.
Yeah.
Wow, Keith.
Mayhem?
I said no pun intended.
That is the second time I made a pun, then my character made a pun.
Can we kick you out?
Hey!
Yeah.
And Colonel likes
Yeah,
Okay.
the joke. That's why he's got the shoulders.
Yeah, with shoulder breast.
Did you say we're shoulder breast?
No, shoulder breast. Brothers.
I was like, what did you say to me?
Yeah, I heard rest too.
I definitely heard breast.
So when it comes to the tactical approach, the actual approach, let's see.
I personally think we got to stick together.
Yes.
I would agree.
We have
Yeah.
one
Anytime
take.
we've split up, bad things have happened.
Stick together
Literally
forever.
never split up.
We'll need all the defense we can manage.
I have a giant club. Do stay at least at bow's length away from me, though. I need my fighting space.
God, we hate each other. This is
Harum.
awesome. we
Harum.
just can't stop insulting each other. It's so
I,
great.
I want an entire guild of frenemies.
I do too. That'd be great.
I unfortunately got an alert that I was now friends with Arcor, which upsets me because I was hoping I'd be enemies with everybody.
You just find a way to antagonize him.
Everyone would just be like, anytime I say anything, they're like, "Oh, shut the fuck."
Every time anyone crits, oh yeah!
Hardcore always stealing the nicest rocks.
I wanted that rock.
Tell you what.
My kill. I'm in stealth.
Always nice. There's
It's
a big
decent
house.
base map.
Oh my god, there's a behind the house too. Oh jeez.
Aurora disappears at the end of the campaign, having never been real to begin with. As per her name.
Somebody
Do we
gonna
want
open the
to?
door?
I'll go up. Well, if I open the door, that's the end of my actions. So I'm gonna move. Let's not
I
open
think
the door, but I'll get in
opening-
front of it, so we can
Op-
open it next turn. Okay?
Agreed.
I think it's normally a free action, but I guess you have to use all your actions to walk there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Sure.
open the door with my mind. Mind.
Mind.
That's
Mind.
telekinesis, Kyle.
What?
How about the power?
Telekinesis
To
Kyle, the
move
worst
you.
kind of Kyle.
Have you guys not heard Wonder Boy by Tenacious D?
No,
No.
It's
No, I
on
don't think
rules.
so.
I haven't listened to Tenacious D since high school.
They hold up
Hi there.
shockingly well. Oh,
Would you say it was
well,
not
okay.
the greatest song in the world?
You know what? Instead of opening the
No,
door,
I
I'm
didn't
just gonna
say that.
go kick this thing's ass.
All right,
someone
I'll
take
open
a.
the door.
Oh, nice.
Why would you
Ah!
open that?
Opening
it's
the door
John
did
Witcher.
a thing. John
It is John
McWitcherman.
Witcher. He's using a mace to hammer on an anvil.
Yeah, I have questions.
the
I guess he's
worst
just. I guess he's
orange
just.
ever.
I guess he's just near an anvil. I
Yeah,
think the
it's
guy.
by
I
the anvil.
hope.
I think the
he's fighting
screaming
right now.
robotman is might be the same guy that sort of run at the beginning.
It was.
Crash. Sorry to crash your party.
That is totally whatever his name is from Witcher. Oh no, his name is Vex.
No, he's not.
Geralt of Witchervaria.
I
I-
told you to run. Oh, he's dead. No, my favorite character.
Yes.
Who was he? You can be in
Oh,
bird.
Want to hear a joke? Yeah, he's gonna tell you about how he invested in crypto.
You can be bird. This guy bird.
Oh, hey, I can fight, but one mace isn't gonna take these down. Get in here and help me.
Help me!
Weird.
I'm having an emergency.
Vex Masters is now a part of the team.
Is every NPC just gonna become that?
Oh, I guess Bird gets to play as
Uh,
Vex Masters.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Marksman,
And
can
give
someone
him
take a pot shot at the
control
sommelier?
to Bird. There you go. Control him, Bird.
Thank you.
Okay, this thing's almost dead.
Can't really
Ooh,
hit anything.
Still in
There we go.
stealth. Marksman went right up to the scary boy.
You're gonna get
Is
yourself
this guy
killed,
stuff-
Colonel.
Nah, he's gonna be fine.
He probably won't be.
He's gonna fucking be fine.
How difficult could it be?
I'm gonna.
If he
no,
dies
no,
this
right
fight, we'll
here.
find out why the
I guess.
manifesto's a really short book.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
I just realized Vex has a lot of armor. Oh, hello.
He is an armor smith, seemingly. That's a lot of enemies coming from every direction at the same time.
Oh gosh.
What a fun new problem to have.
Marksman, you should get out of there.
You.
Things are looking
Probably
good.
should. Yeah, that is a wise decision that you have just.
Oh god, you have 2 health?
I'm gonna wang on the
I
watchman
hope
real
the
quick.
sommelier
if that's
doesn't
I'm
just
okay.
gonna go
come around the
Guardian
corner
right
and
here in
kill
case
you
it chases us
immediately.
outside.
Oh no.
Get out of there, Vex. I've shackled those 2 in place. They can't move.
Ah, fuck. That's gonna be called. It's gonna count as cover, isn't it? Oh no.
Oh no.
We almost had that guy outside.
If you didn't miss.
Yeah.
Up here it comes to kill you. Oh nope.
Nah, I didn't.
Another one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's good news. Let me discuss.
It's not good news.
Yeah,
Either of
'cause I
them
do
can
a
one
weak-
shot you.
Oh, that's dodge.
And I still don't have any armor piercing.
Hold on, before you do anything,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and shackle this thing in place.
I can do very
if you
little
need to run,
damage to
you
this
can.
guy.
He's now shackled in place.
And he's dead.
Yay.
There we go.
Piff.
Wolf is gonna save me
I.
a little. Oh no, you did. Okay, Wolf has doomed me to die.
I can only do 2 damage. She's armored.
But now I'm gonna be attacked. Oh,
You're gonna be
I
fine.
did all of the thing I did.
Oh, shit, Vex is gonna die.
Fucked. Vex is dead.
Vex is done. I'm going to have to fall back. Think you can handle the rest?
Bye-bye.
that wasn't his voice.
This is an escalation of danger. Well, anyway, that guy's in the middle of our team now. There he goes. He went out of his way not to kill Colonel. He went all the way to Vex.
That was true.
That's probably fine.
I feel like I should get out of here.
Is it the fire? Is that what gives the thought?
Yeah. I'm gonna take 2 damage to get out, but
Yeah, you
worth
definitely
it.
should get out.
Does walking through the fire hurt
Please.
you?
yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn, you have a lot of armor.
Yeah.
So many
Yeah,
shields.
no, I have a ton
They're
of
gonna
armor.
take a ton of damage to get to us, though.
Exactly. If they want to get to us, they have to walk through. I don't even think they can get to us without killing themselves.
Am I
It
even
doesn't
able
look
to,
like it. They're gonna take a ton of damage.
Where would I have to
They
stand to
might
shoot
go
them?
around.
They might go around, yeah.
I can't shoot them.
Nope. No.
Ooh.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's coming. Bleh. He almost killed you.
Oh.
He still almost
Oh, he's not
killed
on a
the
fire
Colonel.
tile somehow. Thank God.
Gonna move here and Guardian, so when he comes out, I'll back up.
Interfused blaze. Oh no, he dodged the fire somehow that he's standing on.
Oh.
Might be able to salvage my own.
I can get him down to 1 health, so if anything else hits him,
Yeah,
then he'll
I can
die.
attack with a fire leash. Let me.
Can you move that interfused flame in front of him? So if he moves forward a tile, he'll take 2 damage at least.
Oh.
Oh, I can't attack. I cannot attack him.
Oh,
Yeah.
For some reason, it doesn't let me. There's no range.
that's not great
something.
news.
It really is not. It really is not. I can't attack anyone. Why this? I think it's the
Womp.
cover.
Womp.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well,
I'll
hope,
just,
hope for that 15% stunt. Nope.
Hey,
Let's
he might
go
die
over
though.
here.
If he starts his turn on fire, maybe he dies. Yep.
Hey!
Oh,
He's so
that's why I
fucked.
couldn't
And-
attack.
Well,
Okay,
Vex's house burned, completely burned
That's why
down.
I couldn't
but...
attack. There was fire already.
We're not. We're the Red Scare, not the Firefight Brigade. How have I still
We're
not
not
leveled?
anti-fire.
You leveled so long ago. A strong edge.
I feel like I should replace my club with that.
Yeah, it's the next tier up.
I
That
lose
makes
knockback,
sense.
but I honestly kind of don't like knockback.
Also, your other ability is a knockback.
Yeah. We will call this the
Gone
Bleeding
clubbing.
Heart.
Oh my god.
Hurl axe.
Offhand hurl axe. Would you like to be able to have a ranged attack? One of you guys?
Nah.
Oh, Mark.
I mean,
Oh,
I don't
Mark's
need
hands are full.
You know, I'll take it.
No.
Yeah, you can have an offhand throw.
Oh, they're full because yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Bird.
Bird.
Oh. Sorry, I couldn't have been more help. I don't fight quite like I used to.
That's all right. Most people don't even try to help.
It was your house.
Could have gone worse, you know.
It barged in here and tried to hide behind the furnace.
Why would they go after their own kind like that?
They wouldn't. There's something different about this one. I want to keep it around and see if I can compare it to the other Mothagi. Maybe I'll put it where the door knocker shelf used to be. Do you think you can help me, Drake?
Sure. Good. Not to be rude, but those markings on your face strongly resemble deepest tattoos.
Oh my god, then if canonically every deepest has this accent, then it was foreshadowing.
Oh no. How did you know?
It's embarrassing, actually. I went through one of their initiation rituals years ago. They made some intriguing claims about life extension, and I was into that sort of thing. But the promises didn't pan out. And they ended up being pretty unpleasant characters.
Shitty breakfast makers.
Well, I know how badly it didn't play out. This guy's only 9 years old.
I can't believe you gave that guy a voice and it turned out to be tied to the deepest.
I can't fucking believe it. Coots
almost like-
come and go, but tattoos are forever. Teach your kids that one.
It's like when your character called Wingman turns into a bird. Hey, chapter 1 down. We did it. 9 years of
Hey,
peace.
you did well.
Everyone is going to become
13 fabrics.
aged.
Damn.